Let's go inside now and breathe together. Begin with your posture and lying on your back with your legs uncrossed. The bed, the sofa, the floor, your recliner. Your hands at your side, palms up, or on your body, one on the belly and one at the level of the chest, so you can feel your breath as you breathe in and out, reminding yourself what it feels like with your hands to breathe with the whole body. Good. Sitting in a chair, rock side to side on the sit bones. Plant them evenly and firmly. Toes forward, feet flat on the floor, hip distance apart. Now lift your chest and tuck your chin back towards your neck gently. And what we've learned is taking a breath starts with an exhale, and so we exhale through our mouth out to the very bottom, and we push out that last bit of air, and then close our mouth and let the air rush in. And we continue breathing with our whole body. Remembering staying comfortable is when we're most effective. So, yes, we put effort into this, but we don't step over that line where effort interrupts the effect that we're looking to achieve. Continue breathing, trusting yourself that you're doing it right. Good. Now the breath we've learned is the breath that's the sigh breath. And there was actual research done on this. They went looking for what breath practice in the morning for only minutes carried a pervasive effect throughout the day. And they didn't research all breath techniques, but they chose 4, and they had subjects do it for 5 minutes a day. And in the end, and the winner was, and in the end, the breath that achieved that objective was the breath that we are going to call the sigh breath. And to do the sigh breath, start with what we've learned, which is to exhale out all the way to the bottom. Push it out. Now close the mouth and allow the in-breath to occur. And at the top, open your mouth. And as you exhale, make a sigh. So what we know about the breath is extending the exhale amplifies the effect, and that sound amplifies the effect. So as we do this technique of opening our mouth and exhaling and sighing, our sigh is going to be very audible, and we're going to go all the way to the bottom, and then close our mouths and allow the air to rush in. And at the top, sigh. So the subjects in this research did it for 5 minutes. And I'm going to set the timer, and we're going to do this breath for 5 minutes together. Let's get started. Start with that sigh. Push out the last bit, and then allow the inhale to come in through both nostrils. And at the top, open your mouth and sigh. Push out the last bit. Close your mouth and allow the breath to come in. And at the top, one of the techniques was to take an extra breath at the top. A short, sharp, let's fill all the way to the top breath. And so the pattern is inhale, inhale again. Open your mouth and sigh on the exhale. And amplify everything by emptying all the way. And at the bottom, closing the mouth and allowing the inhale to rush in through both nostrils. And at the top, that extra breath to make sure you filled everything. Good. And now we're just going to breathe for 5 minutes. I might do a little bit of talk in the middle just to remind us to keep up. But we're going the whole 5 minutes. Maintain your posture throughout the entire practice. Don't collapse on the exhale. Begin. Ah. Ah. Keep going, noticing your posture and keeping it straight. Inhaling through both nostrils, filling to the top, and then the extra short, sharp breath. And then open your mouth and sigh loudly and go all the way to the bottom and get rid of that last bit of air. And then close your mouth and let the air rush in through both nostrils all the way to the top. A short, sharp breath in, open the mouth, and a loud and audible sigh all the way, pushing out the last bit of air before you close your mouth and begin the cycle again. Not collapsing the posture with the breath, maintaining the straight spine. Continue. Tendencies doing this breath are to collapse the posture, rounding on the exhale. Just notice yourself, and if you're doing that, correct it. Another tendency is to forget that extra short, sharp breath at the top. Just remind yourself and correct any errors or changes in the pattern that you create, maintaining that pattern of inhaling through both nostrils, taking an extra short, sharp breath at the top, opening the mouth, and with a loud, audible sigh, go all the way to the bottom and then a little more. And then close your lips and let the breath rush in through both nostrils. Your posture straight. Keep breathing. Good. And you've done it. You've done the 5 minutes. Now let your breath be natural. That natural breath where the belly rounds up on the inhale and flattens on the exhale. Aware of the effects of the sigh breath. And one of the things they found that was really pretty exciting is you can use this as a one-off. If you don't have 5 minutes and you're caught in a situation, stop and exhale. Then close your mouth and let the inhale rush in. Take in the extra breath and a long sigh. Exhale all the way to the bottom. Use it in your life. Watch today and see whether you can remember. And if you do remember how many times you did it. Unless it gets boring counting that high. Keep breathing. Enjoy the breath. Enjoy the day. It's a beautiful spring day here. Keep breathing. And may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on.